It appears that more and more people speak up against Diddy in their attempt to take the rapper down for his dirty deeds. Well, let's hope that 2023 will be the year when he finally pays for his crimes and every single life he had damaged or destroyed. This time, Usher's mom, Donetta Patton, came forward with horrible accusations about Diddy basically corrupting her son when he was 14 years old.
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it.
It's time to find out what kind of lifestyle Usher's mentor Diddy had shown to him, and why exactly Janetta cannot forgive the music mogul. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. It most certainly smells like another domino show business, and I couldn't stay aside. So apparently many celebrities are planning to take Diddy down this year as they open up about his atrocities and criminal activities in hope that our beloved justice system finally pays attention to this man. Usher's mom, Miss Janetta Patton, is one of these people who wants to see the music mogul behind the bars for everything he had done to her teenage son. Well, you all know that at the age of 14, Usher was sent to live and be mentored by Puff Daddy. And I guess you've all heard crazy stuff that the teenage Usher used to witness and experience, right? But
I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
Special idea of such a cringeworthy experience was to plunge Usher into the hip-hop reality, and Diddy certainly overdid his mentorship, considering the wildest allegations that the rapper took his young protege to parties and clubs, and even shared a bed with him at some point. Apparently the unique experience that Usher was introduced at quite dubious nature, and that's why Usher's mom is now trying to warn all other moms about Diddy's influence over their kids. Well, Usher had his share of quite interesting experience with Diddy when he was flown to New York at the age of 14 to live with Puffy during the heyday of Bad Boy Records. Allegedly, this was done in order to show the young talent what it meant to really make it big in music. And considering all the rumors and allegations, Puffy gave Usher the liberty to see and even do all the adult stuff like he was the equal. As Usher recalls, he wasn't disciplinary. He was letting me be a young man. It makes me all wonder, did Usher's mom know what was going on? And if so, why did she choose to turn a blind eye and let Puff do whatever he wanted to feel?
This conversation, and he said, you're going to have to trust me.
It's obvious that doing such inexplicable things and never being exposed or punished for that could give Puff the confidence to proceed to more atrocious things. And now we hear the rumors about him eliminating and poisoning people. Well, if you wonder what kind of things Usher has been exposed to when he was living with Diddy in his so-called Puffy flavor camp, let me tell you that Usher allegedly tasted all the vicious flavors in the industry, if you know what I mean. There in a story from another rapper, Ed Lover, who was negatively shocked when he entered a club and saw a 14 or 15-year-old Usher in the Veet section.
A kid standing there drinking champagne.
He has always felt like no one can tell him what to do, and allowing a teenage boy drink adult beverages like this, I mean, this was just the beginning of Puff's atrocities. And luckily for Usher, he was Puff's protege and not the enemy, because who knows what could have happened to him in this case. However, Usher seemed to have enjoyed his adult-like life, and when he was asked by a reporter what other liberties did he allow him to do, the rapper simply said, "I want to save some stuff for my book." One day, I'll put it this way, there was a lot of stuff. Let's hope that Usher won't be facing the same fate as Diddy's ex-wife Kim Porter, or Usher, the biological dad of Diddy's adopted son Quincy. Because every time someone from Puff's circle announces he or she starts working on a tell-all book, well guys, you know what happens with these people. And now, there's also a huge question about what could Diddy allegedly do to harm his friend Jamie Foxx, because the actor seemed to reveal some of the secret parties details without Puff's permission. And I can only guess what Usher is going to mention in his book if it ever comes out, because the stuff that he allowed himself to do is beyond cringe-worthy, like that episode when the music mogul was completely wasted and he spilled that
brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn.
In True 6. By what looks, many celebrities are tired of Diddy bossing them around and simply doing whatever he wants. And there are more and more famous people, or even Diddy's former employees, who come forward with evidence and truth about this man. Such unanimity among celebs sets fans' hopes really high, and they believe that a day when the music mogul's atrocities are going to see the light will come very soon. As one user wrote, Diddy is being exposed from every angle, but he's not reaping any consequences or penalties for any criminal activity or debauchery that he's very likely involved in. What's with that? I wonder why it's taking so long. And another fan added Diddy needs to be held accountable even if he came after grown men. Karma is something else. Well, karma is most certainly being busy, because Diddy still walks free despite everything he'd done in the past. But apparently Usher is in total with his mentor, and he is going to spill any beans on his dirty path, even though Diddy and Usher went separate ways after Usher's first album release. He always spoke about his mentor and rap guru with utmost respect, saying things like he was always a family member from afar. So I never felt a disconnection, or maybe Usher knows something, and just being cautious because the amount of death coincidences and near-death experiences revolving around Diddy is huge, or maybe Usher was just having a good time with Puff, and it's only his mother Jonetta who tries to find some peace of mind in exposing Diddy for everything he had done to her son. Well, Jonetta cannot forget herself for letting the music mogul corrupt her son, and despite Usher's millions and success, this woman is confident that Diddy is pure evil and has to stop before he hurts someone else. But judging by Usher's statements and complete offers manner, he always thought that he was having a wonderful adventure with the famous rapper and producer. Well, at that time, Usher was only 14, and I guess he was so charmed by the chance of having adult-like experiences that he didn't think what was right and what was wrong. There were reports that at some point Usher even attended a club for men with his mentor, and although the sources claim it was just a random place, they ended up in, well, when it comes to such rumors about Diddy, nothing is random anymore. So the source stated that everyone in that club was having a good time, and Usher was speaking to an older man, and since the music was so loud in the club, they were so close to each other that it seemed to the witness that Usher was kissing that person while Usher's bed adventures with Diddy and other men could be just rumors. One thing that rapper couldn't avoid is being sued for spraying herpes. In 2017, a woman sued Usher on the grounds that he allegedly exposed her to the virus during their unprotected encounter. She initially sued the rapper for $10 million, claiming that he opted out of informing her of his condition prior to the intercourse. After 2 years of being entangled in a legal battle, Usher and the plaintiff have reached an amicable resolution. Well, it seems like Diddy was a very bad influence for the rapper, and Usher's mom is trying to warn young people to stay away from Puff no matter how much fame and money he promises. According to Jonetta, this vile person corrupted her son's soul and body, and apparently he will do it with anyone, even his own friends and lovers. And while Usher himself keeps silence and doesn't spill any details, other celebrities are tired to stand aside. And as we know from the past, Diddy's dirty deeds and criminal activities could have been allegedly exposed, and Kim Porter's tell-all book about the industry. But remember what happened to her. Yes, she died before her work could be released, and I'm pretty sure that every single evidence was destroyed by Diddy. Let's hope that Usher's mom claims will be more convincing, and Diddy's long hands won't reach this woman and silence her, as many people believe Diddy can't stop himself from crossing all the imaginable lines, and the list of his victims keeps growing. Many fans can't wait for him to answer the justice system and being put behind the bars, for everything started with his dubious mentoring techniques and ending with his alleged killings. As one person commented, "Puffy, stop. If we can smell the decay on your breath from here," Diddy exposed himself when he said, "We woke up together," referring to Usher. And another person added, "I'm kind of happy because God has a plan for all those evil celebrities. What's done in the dark comes to light." It's not a big secret that Puffy has a lot of destroyed and damaged lives on his hands. And one question that torments the minds of people: when will he finally be held accountable for all his crimes? Because even with the amount of public exposure, he keeps bribing and paying people off. And what do you reckon? Well, more celebrities and Diddy's victims speak up and expose him for all his dirty deeds? Or will his thick pockets help him get away with everything like it was in the past? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other video about Diddy and how he gets